स्टूडेंट्स, इस वीडियो लेक्चर में हम आपको पिछले केस आधारित प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व करेंगे। मीन्स पिछला कंटेंट हमने ये पढ़ाया था कि मेथड ऑफ सॉल्विंग नॉन होमोजेनियस पार्शियल डिफरेंशियल इक्वेशन। इट मीन्स दैट whenever the given differential equation is not homogeneous, so the differential equation is said to be the non-homogeneous. From definition you can see here, this is d square, here this is d square, it is of order 2, this is d dash square, it is of order 2, but here only d and d dash is given, it means its order is 1. So now since every term is not of the same order, that's why such type of differential equation is said to be non-homogeneous. It's okay. So what is the procedure to solving such type of differential equation is here. I'm going to discuss. Solution is like this. The given differential equation is d square minus d dash square minus 3d plus 3d dash first xy plus first we will factorize the given partial differential equation. It means factorize. After factorization it is a square minus b square, this is a square minus b square, so it can be d plus d dash d minus d dash. Okay students, and here minus 3 taking common, so it becomes d minus d dash z equal to xy plus e to the power x plus 2y. So students, here d minus d dash is here, d minus d dash is here, so taking d minus d dash taking common, so we will obtain d plus 3 z equal to xy plus e to the power x plus 2y. Okay students, now this is equation 2. Now as we know, the given the LHS of, we can write here, the LHS of the equation 2 is of the form d minus md dash minus a z equal to 0, where so its CF is expressed as CF equal to e to the power ax phi 1 y plus mx. So by using this, this concept, there are two factors, d minus d dash and d plus d dash minus 3. Now from here, d minus d dash, after comparing this with the first factor, here the value of m is 1, the value of a is 0, so we will get from equation 2 we get m1 is minus m1 is 1, a1 is 0, and m2 is, just see, after comparing this equation with this equation, m2 is minus 1 a2 is 3. So CF can be e to the power ax means 0x, phi 1 y plus m1x means x, plus e to the power a2x, phi 2 y plus m2x means minus x. It means that CF is e to the power 0 is 1, so phi 1 y plus x plus e to the power 3x phi 2 y minus x. This is equation number 3rd. So students, just see here. Now its particular integral can be done by this way: d minus d dash d plus d dash minus 3, and this is, there are two terms, xy plus e to the power x plus 2y. So now from here it can be expressed as 1 upon d minus d dash d plus d dash minus 3 into xy plus 1 upon d minus d dash d plus d dash minus 3 into e to the power x plus 2y. Okay students, so now from here as you know, this is the case of x to the power m, y to the power n. So by this way we can take common, we can make the denominator as 1 plus something form. So now taking minus 3 is common here, and taking d common here, 1 upon 3d minus 1 upon 3d taking common, so it becomes 1 minus d dash by d, and second one is 1 minus d minus d dash xy, and plus, as we know that by the process of particular integral, d replaced by 1 coefficient of x a and d dash replaced by coefficient of y, that is b. So now it be 1 minus 2, and this is 1 plus 2 minus 3. So case becomes failed because of 2 plus 1 3, 3 minus 3 is equal to case fail. So in this case we will multiply the numerator yx and differentiate the denominator y with respect to d. We will obtain here, we can write 3d, and this term goes to numerator. Okay, minus 1, and here 1 minus d plus into xy plus x multiplied to numerator, and differentiate the denominator by d. After differentiating, I think it becomes this is 2d square and this is 3d, and now this cancel together. I think it becomes 2d minus 3 e to the power x plus 2y. Okay, just see here, after differentiating this becomes 2d, and this becomes 0, this becomes minus 3, this becomes 0. So now here x plus 2y. So now 3d, and as we know that this is its multiplication, its expansion be 1 minus x to the power 1 plus and so on, and as it is, its expansion be 1 plus d dash plus d dash whole square into xy plus, as it is, x upon, by putting d replaced by a, so 2 minus 3 2y. So just see here, after multiplication these two bracket, if we multiply these two bracket, so since this is xy is of power 1 and 1, so it is only differentiated one times. So I think after just one thing, I think there should be fault. This should be 3, this should be 3, so this should be 3 also. So now this should be 3, this should be 9. So no problem. Here it becomes, after multiplication these two, it becomes minus 1 upon 3d, and this is 1 plus d by 3 plus d dash by 3 plus d dash by d plus, just see here 1 is multiplied to this 1 and 1 is multiplied to this d by 3, d dash by 3, as it is d dash multiplied to d dash by d, this, and d dash d cancel d dash by 3 again, we will obtain d dash by 3, we will get d dash by 3 again, plus 2d d dash by 9 plus and so on xy, and it becomes minus x e to the power x plus 2y. After multiplication by xy, it becomes minus 1 upon 3d, and this is xy plus d by 3 of xy, d dash by 3, d dash by 3 plus 2 d dash by 3 of xy plus 2d d dash by 9 xy plus and so on, minus x e to the power x plus 2y. So just see here, this becomes 1 upon 3d and xy. Differentiate, d stands for the differentiation with respect to x, so differentiation with respect to becomes y, so plus y by 3, I think y by 3 plus 2 by 3, and differentiation with respect to y, it becomes x. And here just see, differentiation with respect to d y be x, and differentiation with respect to this be this. So now it becomes, I think it becomes 2 by 9 only, and rest of the term becomes 0, x e to the power x minus plus 2y. Now here students, just see minus 1 upon 3, as we know that D stand for the differentiation, so 1 upon D stand for the integration. So here after integration it becomes x square by 2y. Integration of this be xy by 3. Integration of this be x square by 2 cancel with x square by 3. Integration of this be 2 by 9 into x. Okay students, so now just see one term is left here, d dash, just see here d dash, it should be d dash by d of xy plus d dash by d of xy plus and so on bracket. So after differentiating this with respect to y, it becomes x, and the integration of this be x square by 2. So now its integration be x cube by 6 also, so minus 2y. Okay, so after simplification I think no term can be added together. So this is the pi, this is the pi. Now the complete solution of equation 1 can be written as complete solution CS is equal to CF plus PI. CS is Z, CF is CF, just we have written here, CF is here phi 1 y plus x plus e to the power y minus x, phi 1 y plus x plus e to the power 3x phi 2 y minus x, and the particular integral is here minus x e to the power x plus 2y minus 1 by 3 and x square y by 2 plus xy by 3 plus x square by 3 plus x cube by 6 plus 2 by 3 x. This is the complete solution, this is the answer. So students, आपने यहाँ ये देखा कि जब कभी भी नॉन होमोजीनियस पार्शियल डिफरेंशियल इक्वेशन दी गिवन होगा तो हम उस पार्शियल डिफरेंशियल इक्वेशन का सॉल्यूशन इस तरह से फाइंड आउट करेंगे। डिफरेंशियल इक्वेशन लेफ्ट हैंड साइड को पहले फैक्टराइज करेंगे, फैक्टराइजेशन के फॉर्म में लिखेंगे और उसमें ये ढूंढेंगे कि वेदर द गिवन डिफरेंशियल इक्वेशन LHS फैक्टर v इज ऑफ दिस फॉर्म और in other form. If the given factor is of this form, so its CF can be expressed by this formula. So after comparing this with this standard form, we will obtain this. Now its CF can be written like this, and now by the previous method, whatever you have learned in previous classes, previous videos, you have seen the method to find the pi, x to the power m, y to the power n and e to the power ax plus by. In both cases you have learned this is the case first to find method of particular integral, and this is the, I don't think this is the case fourth by in which you have seen how to find the particular integral whenever the right hand side be x to the power m, y to the power n form. So now this d minus d dash, so x y, there is no problem here because of the power of x and y both are equal, so it doesn't matter the denominator is expressible either in d dash by d or d by d dash. It doesn't matter. So only we will make it 1 plus something फॉर्म 1 प्लस एक्स के फॉर्म में हम इसको बनाएंगे और डिनोमिनेटर को फिर पुनः न्यूमरेटर में सेंड करेंगे, ले जाएंगे, ट्रांसपोज करेंगे, जिसके थ्रू डिनोमिनेटर जो पावर होगा वो -1 रेस्ट कर जाएगा. सो एक्सप्रेशन के दौरान हम ऐसा करेंगे कि इनका एक्सप्रेशन करेंगे और मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे. फिर यहाँ हम दूसरे केस में देखेंगे केस फेल हो जा रहा है. केस फेल क्यों हो जा रहा है? क्योंकि 2 + 1 - डिनोमिनेटर बिकम 0 हो जा रहा है, जिसके थ्रू हम न्यूमरेटर में भी एक्स से मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे, डिनोमिनेटर को डी के रेस्पेक्ट में डिफ्रेंशिएट करेंगे, जिससे ये मिलेगा हमें. सो आफ्टर दैट, आफ्टर सिंप्लीफाइंग दिस ऑल द steps, we will obtain such and such particular integral which is given here. This should be 2i. Okay, so combining these together, I think this equation should be third and fourth. This should be fifth equation. So this is complete solution of the given problem. अगले वीडियो में हम एक दो प्रॉब्लम्स बेस्ड और देखेंगे. सो अगले प्रॉब्लम के लिए अगला वीडियो देखें. थैंक यू.